All right, PJ, what are we doing?
Experimenting.
In the middle of Drakes Estero.
I would hardly call this the middle. We've gone
We're trying to make a catamaran.
maybe a quarter of a mile.
Quarter of a mile in like a half hour.
Yeah.
That's good.
Our first packrafting adventure on Drakes Estero was in June 2016. We went north from Limantour Beach to Drakes Beach as part of an 8-day backpacking trip from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Point Reyes Lighthouse. Over 8 years later, PJ and I are headed back to the Estero to try a much longer float. In theory, the tides should carry us all the way to the Pacific Ocean.
So far, Baba's going nowhere.
But in these glorified pool toys, the slightest wind can overcome the current and foil our plan. Now, a short story. M would describe the man as on the spectrum. In this case, he was one of approximately 10 kayakers, either standing or sitting around their vessels while watching wildlife from a sandy beach at Drakes Estero at Point Reyes National Seashore. I approached the group jogging from the north and had barely stopped before the man launched into his verbal assault.
Do you realize the stress you caused the seals when you ran towards them? You forced them off the mudflats and into the water.
This was not the reaction I was anticipating. Imagine a compass where I started at east, the seals are at north, and I jogged directly to west, never coming closer than 100 yards to the lounging seals or running directly towards them. Did this action warrant such a response from this man? Yes, my actions did cause the seals to enter the water, but something more extraordinary was afoot. The man, whose face was sunburnt despite wearing the ubiquitous REI sun hat and having white paste indicating zinc oxide on his nose, did not ask the obvious question. Are you okay, and why are you naked? If you'd like to read the rest of the story, give me a call or send me an email.
Yay!
Hey,
Safe.
Packrafting, Drakes Estero, 2 hours. Very wet bottom.
Well, looks like I made it, and PJ will too. After our slow start, the only hiccup was grounding on the sandbar and being forced to walk a bit. Not a big deal, but a bit annoying, as I grounded right when we had, for the first time, a strong current and tailwind. Bad sand. Good sand. As Mom and PJ head back to the car, I need a moment to myself. Less than 2 years ago, I instructed them to scatter my ashes at Drakes Estero if I didn't survive the transplant. But that's another video.